Guten Tag. Guten Abend, actually. Guten Abend. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the flyticko experience. Hope everyone is doing well. We are back. We are live and alive. I'm a bit late today. Sorry about that. Had issues, and then I ate dinner. Hello, Willow. How are you? Great to see you. Wonderful to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a beautiful day, and all that beautiful pizzazz. Your din din is in the microwave. Let's go. What do you got? Because right now in Finland it's 8:30, right? In I think there's only one time zone for Finland, right? Oh, you're Eastern European Standard Time. Okay, so GMT +2. So you're an hour ahead of me. So that's a very interesting cultural thing, because if you look at a map of let me see if I can find it. Dinner map of Europe. Dinner time map of Europe. There we go. Now this is not to be taken as gospel, right? Yeah, so it's a potato fish casserole type of thing. You eat late on Tuesdays after dance class. Wow, nice. That's a beautiful thing. Dance class, let's go. That's cool. I love that fact about you. So anyway, so this does not apply to you then, evidently, because you have extraordinary circumstances. But if we look, oh, sorry, damn it. Boom. If we look at this map here, r/map porn, map stuff. I can't say that word. I don't want to get banned. This, yes, for Switzerland, it says 7 to 8 p.m. for dinner. In my experience, most of my friends eat between these two hours, right? From 7 to 8, we eat dinner. If you go out, venues would only be open around these times. 6:30 it opens to get ready for 7 p.m. service, right? But Deutschland, being 6 to 7, also resonates with me. My dear beloved grandmother would always have dinner ready at 6. We, in my family, we always ate at 6 p.m. because of her influence, should I say, right? And it's super interesting to know that the further up north you go, the earlier people eat dinner, right? You got, when I was a kid, we had family dinner every day at 5 p.m. So there you go. You're right, dead set between these two, estimate here, this approximation, 4:30 to 5:30. And it's super interesting because if you stop to think about it, it does make sense. Further up north you go, the sun sets earlier, you're going to clock in for bedtime earlier, yada yada, I guess. That's when I stopped and thought about it, that's the conclusion I got to. Because the sun sets earlier, and so you're having dinner earlier. And the further down south you go, the opposite happens. In Spain, 9:30 to 10:30, I guess, maybe the black sheep here, eating super late there. They also have the siesta halfway through the afternoon because it gets so fucking hot. 9 to 10 for Portugal, 8 to 9 for Greece and Italy, and yada yada. The Balkans, I guess no, this isn't the Balkans. Southeast Europe, 7:30 to 8:30, same as in France. So like I said, all of that, in my experience, rings true, right? And that's very interesting. So Willow, you would have dinner at. I always had dinner at 6. So we would have, and it was always a point of contention with my friends is when I would go out to eat. I'd be like, all right, let's meet at 6. Well, you don't eat at we don't eat at 6. We'll eat at 7:30. It's like, brother, I'm hungry. I want to eat now. What are you talking about? So yeah, it's very interesting. It's very, very fascinating. Again, I think, take it with a grain of salt because you'll always find exceptions to the rule. There are always, always exceptions to rule, even to this rule, right? Even this rule has exceptions, in which there are cases in which there are no exceptions. Lunch at school and work was around 11 to 12. By 5, everyone was home. My mom stayed at home. Without that, maybe we would have eaten later. Interesting. My mom was also a stay-at-home mom. So that probably facilitated it in the same way you're describing. She always stayed at home to take care of the kids. So yeah. Yeah, lunch at school here. 11 to 12 also. Yep. We would either finish classes at the 11-hour mark, or 11:55. That was one of the other times, and then classes started again at 12:30 or 1. Which one was it? I think 1. No, 12:30. I'm having doubts. I should check my old schedule. Nowadays, your meal schedule is not regular at all. Same. Same. The streams have made my dinner times more consistent because I gotta be here and I don't want to eat on stream. I think that would sound really gross. I'm already really self-conscious when I, trigger warning, saliva talk. When I salivate, I'm extremely self-conscious. Is there any noise that people hear? That is my biggest fear. So it would be made even worse if you guys hear like blah, blah. It would be disgusting, is what I'm trying to say. It would be absolutely disgusting too. So I guess but I said like I could do this and eat with impunity, but still, it would be terrible. So my dinner have been made more consistent, and the weekends I would eat with my family nowadays, right? But before that, same. Um, it's also made even worse because before I streamed, I wouldn't eat during the week. My dad is at work; he often comes home late, so we eat without him. With my brothers, we share a kitchen, right? We're like roommates at this point. We don't eat dinner together. So my little brother would go in, have his dinner, and then if my brother gets there first, then I gotta wait because I don't want to step on his stuff and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but my lunch is where I haven't eaten breakfast in years. I have not eaten breakfast in years. Probably since like 2018, I have not had breakfast. Now, like this is not categorical, right? Like there were some instances in which I've had breakfast in the morning. If I'm staying at a friend's house, if I'm traveling, hotel breakfast. Sometimes like that, but I don't have. It's usually something light, few fruits, maybe. Eggs not anymore. Cereal, stuff like that. Something really light. I could never eat a full English breakfast ever again. Partly because I don't eat meat anymore, but also because I wouldn't have the stomach for it, right? And also, one of the biggest contributors to why I don't eat breakfast is because my sleep schedule, I stay up late, very late, working on stuff. Now editing videos, but most of the time writing. My creative spark comes super late in the day. Would it be different if I woke up at like 8 a.m. every day, went to sleep at midnight, woke up at 8 a.m., started doing stuff in the day, and in the afternoon dedicate some time? Maybe. Maybe. Right? Um, but also, like, I've, I've been applying for jobs recently, going left and right. As soon as I get a job, it's game over for my creativity. I will not have any more time to do creative stuff because I'll be streaming in the evenings, working all day. Uh, it's done deal. I'll have to refigure that out, which is a bit of a bummer, but all in due time. All in due time. Responsibilities, man, they're important, but they suck. Anywho, yeah. So sorry. Is there anything else I want to brush up on? We played Obra Dinn yesterday, so nothing to say there. Just a continuation of it today. Yeah, we're gonna jump into it. We're getting somewhere. We're getting to an end. We're trying to figure out which Chinese is which. That was what we were doing. God, man, I wish I knew how to draw, illustrate. People are so good. Oh yeah, Michael Stevens just announced that he was going to do a podcast. My life is complete. Yeah, I'm. It's a beautiful thing, man. Anywho, sorry, very inappropriate. I saw a reel. I sent it to my brother. I saw a trailer for a Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk podcast. What? Nathan Fillion. Oh, I got them confused. What's the name of the guy who does the Nathan show? Nathan for You. I thought that was Nathan Fillion. Yeah, something like We Were Spacemen. Uh, Alan Tudyk podcast. Yeah, Once We Were Spacemen. Once, comma, we were spacemen. Um, yeah, Tudyk is funny enough. They were together in the wedding show Firefly. Oh yeah. Wait, what was that one? Remember there was. Yeah. Man, that dates back. Space Western, yeah. Whedon? How are you supposed to pronounce that? Josh Whedon? Joss Whedon, sorry. Um, Gina Torres was in that. Summer Glau. Alan Tudyk. Yeah. Got only one season, but people loved it. There you go. And Nathan, he just did comedy. Oh yeah, he was in the Superman. It was Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cars 3, Saving Private Ryan. That's what I remember it from. Yeah, crazy stuff. But to your point, you said not a big podcast person. Same. I think the format is so washed. It's kind of hypocritical because what I do is essentially A podcast, I guess. No, it's not really a podcast what I'm doing. What even is a podcast? Just two people talking? I guess just like you can call anything a podcast as long as you're talking about stuff. A radio program is a podcast. It's just not online. But my point is, I mean, I guess Majority Report, I watched it a lot, but I never watched the live shows. I never caught a live Majority Report show, except when, Charlie Kirk got killed, because I was like, what do they have to say about that? I got to get on that immediately. What are they talking about? Um, and the Mamdani win, because the events kind of like not back to back, but they've happened in recent times, and so I was like, oh yeah, I could do that again, but I'll probably never happen to me again. There's one podcast channel I used to watch a lot. I will not say who it is because it's embarrassing because of what they've become. Huge downfall, huge fall from grace. So uh, I wonder if there's any surreptitious way of letting you guys know who I'm talking about. I could type it in chat because chat doesn't stay. Um, but then people can write in the comments. I'm not gonna do that. Paranoia. uh, what was my point? Even with them, I never caught a live show because they were doing it in the United States, and it was always super late here for me. Um, but I watched all like the VODs, which is what made me like YouTube a lot, really, because as soon as I was done with the stream, the VOD remained on the channel on the live tab forever. Great thing, great success. I like that a lot. Um, should we play video games? I think we should. I think we should get to it. Um, I was already late. Let's not. Sounds like a plan. Beautiful. Um, yeah, there's no updates in that regard. Okay, so Obra Dinn. Boom. Record. Boom. Hello, YouTube. Oh yeah, hold up. I gotta do this now. Plaza. Nope. There we go. My timbers have been shivered. 48 fates solved. Oh, we were inside of a memory? What? Uh-oh. So what was I doing here? Uh-oh. Do I need to watch the VOD? Why was I inside of a memory? Who's missing? This unknown soul? So I want to throw this out, Willow. Feel free not to answer, or you can say whatever you want. You'll know. I trust your instinct to know what to say in this situation. I feel like there's a way to figure out who this is before having to wait until the end. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine that the solution for this one is like, oh, once they're done with all the other names, they can just fill this in, right? It is a possibility, of course, but it's just like I've started to know these games, to understand these games, not before I find a solution, but after, in the aftermath. I start gathering how these games function, and it really feels like there is a way of figuring it out. So I wonder if I could, shoot a shot based on the fact that it might be a sailor. The face of this man became unblurred the moment you viewed this memory. There you go. Yeah, okay, so once the face is unblurred, the game assumes that you have all you need to figure out who it is. Interesting. Oh, does it have to do with the bunks? Do I have to go look which bunk is missing between all the numbers? You know? That's So something about this memory is considered both essential and sufficient for knowing this man. Okay, all right, let's go give it a shot. Let's see. Let's get our sorry, I should stop saying our in this situation. Let's get my brain cells going. Let's get them fired up. Which is rough because I don't have enough fuel. And it's cold out, so I'm gonna be stalling a bit. I'm an idiot is what I'm trying to say. At least combined with the information you had gathered up until seeing that memory. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, no, that's fine. Both work. The ropes! This is... Oh, no. Is this the other Peter's brother? And what's his face? He's right there. This is Lars Linde. He slipped, dropped the thing, and someone went like, oh, man. That's crazy. Wow. So it wasn't because the guy that got shot, who I thought was the other Peter's brother, got his foot tangled in a rope, and that's what I thought was the ropes. But no, it's this memory. Wow. That's crazy. What a beautiful moment of enlightenment. I'm not 100% proud of myself but I got there. I eventually got there. I was slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? Wow. That's super satisfying, man. That's a beautiful thing. All right. Cool beans. Well, there you go. I can't stop smiling. This is... my cheekbones hurt. Okay. I don't want to be in pain for the rest of the stream, so let me lock in. You're only in 2 memories. First memory is this one. I think this one is confirmed because he's the remaining Chinese. Oh man. There's so many of them confirmed. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, yep. There we go. The fuse. He goes, the fuse. He's got an accent. Oh, is it Butment? I'm gonna start guessing, because if it confirms, I'll feel bummed out that I didn't figure it out. Well, we're out of this Philip Dahl, but he doesn't really look like a Captain Stewart. I've been that mindset has proven me wrong before. So, I mean, just based on his location, he looks like a steward. He's not one of the sailors or a topman. That gives us 3 options. Maybe Davy James. Nope, that's not what I wanted it to do. Justice at sea. Yeah, since he's standing right next to John Davies, I'm gonna guess that he's... was it the 4th mate steward? 4th mate, yeah. That's my guess. But his fate is unknown. I don't know if he's still alive in the Azores. Might have died along the way. That we'll have to find out another time. Also, there's a missing page here. Oh no, these are the disappearances. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's go pick one of them. The one I'm most confident in trying to guess. Just because I only had 2 triangles. Did I miss him? This fella. Yeah, he's a midshipman. There's only 1 remaining. Oh, there you go. Loose cargo, solve all fates in chapter 1. The calling, solve all fates in chapter 4. So yeah, again, that was probably a clue to figure out who he was another way, but I just did it by process of elimination, which is going to happen a lot here, so I'm sorry about that. We're going to have a lot of kind of coincidental solvings just because they're remaining, you know what I'm saying? So it's less satisfying to do it this way, understandably. You. Oh, is he Butment? No, there we go. Why did I not notice it earlier? You can literally see it here. Peter. What's up, Axelation? The horse is here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, one way is to look for who could be the Pete that the other midshipman tried to save by pulling him to safety. Dialogue and part of the escape. Right, this one? No. Yeah. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back to save him. And so you need to figure out where Ori, yeah, the willow, right? Yeah, I forgot about that. Supposed to figure out that he was the one who tried to pull Paul back in. No, Pete. Sorry. So. No. Is this... No, not this one. There we go. Here. Oh yeah, that's the one that's hanging in the first mate's cabin. Stop capitalizing letters. Well, behave, Axelotion. What do you mean? I always capitalize my letters too. Also, Willow is possibly on phone, which auto capitalizes your messages, unless you disable it. I've also had TMI. I knew someone who always got triggered that I capitalize. No, she got triggered that I always put a period at the end of my sentences. Am I in the wrong place? Where am I? I am. Your fingers do the auto capitalization. I also do that too. It's because it's how it's supposed to be. Who are you giving shit to, Axelotion? We should be giving you shit for not capitalizing your words. You do know proper sentences starts with capital letters. Oh, yep. My best push off. Yeah, you see the tattoo there. So there we... No, they do not. You fucking animal. You monster. So, where is Timothy Butemont? Boom. We got Timmy. Is there anything else I wrote down? We got Alexei Toporov smoking the pipe. We got Butemont with the tattoo. We got the 4 Chinese. There we go. This is not a safe space, apparently. Yes, it is. Unless you don't cap... No, kidding. No. This is a safe space. We're shooting the shit here. I just have to start every message with a word that requires capitalization in any case, since that doesn't seem to bother you. Yes, exactly. So with a proper noun and stuff like that. Oh, that's funny. So you're the ship steward. How could I figure that out? Okay. Yes, Axolotl will come to haunt you. No. That's funny. Axolotl just coming over to make enemies. That's so funny. Immediately, right off the gate. Okay, so you have to be good at something. So let me go check the memory. Maybe there's something in his behavior in the memories that could indicate why he's the ship steward. So, where's this corpse? Right, okay. Back there.
Solid meal, boys. Oh, take it slow. What's it, gentlemen?
Ah, his pants.
It's a free shell here. Let's have a look. No,
Does he have different pants than... Oh, yes, share the love. Regardless of any misunderstanding. Make peace, shake hands. That's good. There you go. That's funny. I'm glad to have someone to clap back at Axolotl, because sometimes Axolotl would just say the meanest things, and I'm just sitting here being the victim, being like, "You're so mean." But there you go. Now I have an ally. I have a staunch ally to clap back at Axolotl. That's good. That's good. The shoes, the pants, the mustache. This is profiling. Don't shake hands with their kind. Now that's racist. No, stop. If it was the other way around, we would have been in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble. Okay, so we'll know what he's doing in this... My kind doesn't even have hands. I'm typing with tentacles. Willow, are you familiar with the conspiracy theory that Finland does not exist? And it's a conspiracy created by the European Union to cover the area of land there, to claim all the oil so that Russia doesn't get it. Are you familiar with that conspiracy theory? It's big here in Europe. Probably in Russia too. In the United States. But there you go. That would confirm what you're saying with, you having tentacle hands. I've heard of it. It's utterly ridiculous. Absolutely no base in reality, of course. Finland exists. There's proof, I swear. She says with sweat beads rolling down her face. Oh my god, it's Finland. Yeah, there you go. It's just a bunch of fish people. The Albinorics from Elden Ring are from Finland, confirmed. Oh man. Okay. I gotta log in because we gotta finish this game. So this is the death. He's not doing anything else. Keep pressure here. Gotta go all the way down. Damn it. Also can mean the end land. Yeah, the end in Minecraft. Was that intentional from Marcus Persson? Does he hate Finland so much he decided to call the end? Finns are just Endermen. Finland is just filled with Endermen. No, I mean, again. It's not you. Is it you? Yeah. Read as part of conspiracy theories that they all need the evil people to actively scatter tips that they're evil everywhere for them to work. You know? It's generous of them. The signs are everywhere. Was it jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams? Yeah. You need to finish this game quickly. I gotta wake up to my non-nautical job at definitely dry office. So that's why you love Subnautica so much, Willow. Is because you feel right at home. Finally a game I can relate to. Finally a game that, you know, includes my... That shush felt threatening. Are you gonna send the goons to come kill me? What are you gonna send? Flying fish? You know, those fish that fly. They're just gonna do a flyby over my house in Switzerland. Drop rows filled with dynamite. Explosive eggs. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm good with this one, so let's move on to the next one. Oh, it's the Big Reaper. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man. That's sensational. I'd feel happy to get to that game, the sequel, Below Zero, as soon as possible. Okay. This one... I'll place a bunch of red circles and arrows like a YouTube thumbnail, but they don't have red arrows. Yeah, that sucks. This platform sucks. No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's go check out that memory. Which one is it? Ta-dum! Do iPhone have red arrows?
What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？未来全部供出来，这是厉害啦！你哋系你肯定不过，想得滚死呀！
No.
Shell?
No red arrows. There's a arrow that goes through a heart, but is it you? Nope. It's you. So I would put you as a sailor. Because we've confirmed Butemans. Yeah. Now, which one? Red arrow phobia, exactly. Which one is still up for grabs? Can I see his head poking out of the bunks and see the fact that his hair is like the top of his scalp is shaved? Do you used to get a shake up, Tico? The hair is looking smooth. Hello, Bad Manners is in the house. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing, family? Great to see you. Yes, I did. On Monday, Monday. I got a cut. So yesterday, Jesus, yeah. I got it yesterday. I went to trim the hair a bit, smooth out the edges here, get rid of the back stuff here. I went to the barber. And he said, let me do the beard for you. And I was like, no. And he was like, yes. And I was like, okay. But I appreciate you stopping by. Welcome, welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Get yourself some snacks. Roll yourself up a sandwich. Fire up a sandwich. Unholy Captives Part 2. Holy moly, you look like the Chad meme. Nice argument. Unfortunately, I have depicted myself as the gorgeous Chad, and you as the insidious Wojak. I was wondering yesterday when you showed the Echoes of the Eye clip whether you'll ever let your hair grow longer again. If I could, I would. I think that those days are behind me. My hair doesn't grow that much anywhere. It's thinning like hell. I have extremely thin hair, and that what you guys saw. That's why I call that area the peak flyticko era, because I still had the capacity to grow long hair. But other than that, with my tobacco addiction and I guess genetics. But it's strange because my dad has a nice head of hair. My brothers, by God, they have like immaculate hair. They don't even have this, you know, the receding hairline here. They don't have this. My dad has this. I got this from my dad. My brothers don't have this. They have, my older brother has like, for a while he had like hair down to his shoulders, even like down here. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Beautiful, beautiful. Good tidings. A glorious rise of Mamdani to you, brother. So yeah, but look, the beard is what I got going for me. I want to try and like get this going. Let me. Suppose those are the rare kind of genes. Unfortunately, man, it sucks, but what did I want to look up? Oh yeah, Engels. There's a picture of Engels, and I wonder if maybe, just maybe, I could ever get a mustache like this. Like, please. This is what I'm striving for. Imagine having this mustache, man. That's crazy. It really feels like people don't do it like this anymore. It's like, it's insane. How do you mean you can get your mustache hair as long as this and as thick as this? I don't think I'll ever be able to get this. How can you eat anything with that? Do you think they ate anything back there? I mean, Engels was rich, so I don't know. My dad had a pretty full head of hair at 60, but it's been gray for nearly 30 years already. Sorry, why did I read had? Toba. Let me knock on wood. Sorry. Your dad has a pretty full head of hair at 60, but it's been gray for nearly 30 years already. Yeah, I guess that happens. One of my mom's employees, he's my age. He's a little older than I am. I think he's 29. Thing is, like in Afghanistan, they don't really, when you ask someone how old they are, they always give you an estimate because they don't really record these kind of things. Anyway, but yeah, he's like my age and like white hair, but he had a really nasty accident. He had a really bad accident. He's wheelchair bound for the rest of his life. The lower half of his body, like from here basically. Sorry, you guys can, from here. Jesus Christ, from here down, paralyzed. He can't go into the bathroom by himself and everything. And my mom met him at the orthopedic center in Kabul, the ICRC orthopedic center, because she used to work with the ICRC, so she knows everyone there. And so she met him there, and Alberto, the ICRC employee who worked there basically his whole life, he said, employ this guy. He needs, like, he's still young. He needs dignity, you know. And so she employed him. Why am I saying this with my angles in the back? So anyway, but yeah, all that to say that I guess it happens for some people, and it happens. But yeah, I'm sure your dad looks dashing. Let me just look up middle-aged Finnish man. Is this AI generated? Suomen Valokkuvataitin Museo. Doesn't look AI generated. You could save a sandwich later in that beard. Yeah, exactly. If I had like 40% of that beard and it was hard to eat large actual sandwiches without eating some of my mustache. Like, it does happen to me sometimes when I'm eating that, like, especially these corners here would come in. You know what I'm saying? I know people with less beard than what he had of mustache. Yeah, I mean, I have less beard than what he has of mustache. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this, if you type middle-aged Finishman, this is what you. I mean, he looks dashing. I really like his mustache, to remain on theme. He looks sad. Looks like there's years in those eye bags there. There are experiences in those eye bags. Looks like he worked a hard job his whole life, my man. And was never appreciated for it. But it was important to do. Because he had kids at home. Waiting for him. And always stayed on top of the news. Maybe that's some kind of hobby magazine. He was into something. And he was an aficionado for nice art. So there you go. Sounds about right, yeah. Those hairs, specifically the one on the corner of the mouth, yeah. Well, there you go. Shout out Angles. Love the guy. Nope, this one. Where were we? Oh, yeah. To them. I think I just checked this one, no? Oh, but for someone else. Who am I checking it for now? Yeah, this guy. It's not him.
fry's a solid meal, boys.
Never know. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen?
It's not him.
There's a green shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Oh, up here. Hmm. Oh yeah, well he's just bringing it in. No? Where is he? Am I liking the game? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's and especially now that the plot is thickening and we're getting somewhere. Ah, there he is. Yeah, so he's just carrying this. Damn it. Okay, well this was a bit of a waste of time. He's just doing the same activity as before. I guess that's to be expected from memories that are back to back. But yeah, if hard to look for the right word, but the paper on the table is a finished tabloid paper. Oh wait, what do tabloids do? They just talk about like current events stuff? Like TMZ kind of deal? Like they're kind of gossip? Scoops, yeah, there you go, scoops. Yeah. Maybe it's not his, but the missus. No, I'm kidding. Okay, yeah, this memory. Lighter kind of journalism. Heard. Yeah. Oh, this memory. Maybe he was down on the ground, so let's check the next one. On the main deck. Right here. It's you. Again, I don't think that this gives me any information on whether he's Alexander Booth or George Shirley. You know what I'm saying? Bah. Yeah. Maybe there's something in here. Maybe he's on a bunk down here. I don't want to listen to that memory again, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you want with your life. Oh, there you are. Arguing with the Chinese. Almost. But so, assuming that he didn't change location for his bunk, you know, maybe I could try and go back to the first memory and go see who was hanging here. Let's try that. So where are we here? 2 away from the midshipman. Oh no. Didn't try to transliterate this for this book. Yeah. Poop sounds. Oh man. Alright, let's go back to a Bitter Cold Part 1. I think I went too low. I just want to shout out the guy who's on the shift, the boat outside, waiting for me this whole time. So, 2 away from the midshipman. So, the one over. This one, 38. No, that's not it. Who's 38? Huang Li. No. Was it 59 maybe? George Shirley, I guess. That would fit. Where is he? Murder, solve all fates in chapter 3. Soldiers of the Sea, solve all fates in chapter 6. Alright, well there you go. That I'm pretty happy about. You know, it's kind of embarrassing it took me this long, but we got there, you know? Raking in the achievements, exactly. Yeah. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. Alright, then who's left? The ladies? No, it doesn't count them. Why did I do that? I can press Q to get here. I need to look for Martin Parrott. But his fate is unknown because he didn't die on the ship. Same with these 2 ladies here. Philip Dahl. Davy James. So I need to look for Alexander Booth. Philip Dahl. And possibly Martin Parrott? No. Oh yeah, the scuffle where everyone was shooting each other and clubbing each other on the head. That one gave me a tough time. So let me try and get back there. I think we're... What? So you're Alexander Booth. There's a clue one could use for the stewards in the present day ship in the steward's room. I don't think you really noticed. Let's go see. Now let's get out of here first. Where's the steward's room? Upstairs. Their coats. Their bunks. There's a broom. Am I in the right place? So the bottom part of this their clothes is pretty distinctive. Let me just check. Oh, do they all have this kind of apron thing hanging there? You can see it drawing on the third mate steward. Yeah. You can also faintly make it out here on the second mate steward there. Interesting. Okay, there you go. And so you're not a fourth mate steward? Not at all. Interesting. I'm gonna put you as unknown. Who else could you be? Well, Alexander Booth, then. Interesting. Alright. Let's keep an eye out for that. While I go look for this apron on any other gentleman. Did I miss one? Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so... Well, let's go check this one out. Oh no, but he might be upstairs. Yep, okay, let's... No. Let's go... Yeah, right, okay. I see. Damn. No, I never would have picked that up. I know myself. I would never have picked that up. But it's cool. I think it's a really nice detail. For smarter people, this must be extremely satisfying. Where art thou?
What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
There he is. Do you have... He has the apron. There's a better angle for this, probably.
Shell?
What shell?
What your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Oh no. Take it
Where is
slow.
he now?
What's it, gentlemen? It's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Is he still on the small boat down there? Oh, there he is. No, he doesn't really have the apron. I think I got mixed up. But no, but again, like, since he's dealing with this stuff, I'm gonna assume he's Alexander Booth. Just for the sake of, like, you know, picking up the pace, because I still want to finish the game by the end of this stream. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to rush things, but, you know, it is the only option left here. So, again, is there maybe... Yeah. Jesus, where are they? Am I losing my mind? Did I interact with the guy on the boat? Like the one who's supposed to pick me up? No, not yet. I don't want to leave yet because we didn't finish everything. What? Martin Parrott. Alright, let's... I know where he is on the... Oh, so his fate is supposed to be known? Oh, wait. Hoskett, no. Because she goes, Martin! But then... Yeah, what happened to Martin Parrott? Yeah, okay. Martin's fate will be unlocked to us once we get the bargain. Okay. And then... These two ladies, okay. Philip Dahl. Captain Stewart. Oh yeah, he was put in the lazarettes. Davy James. Fourth mate steward. Fate unknown. And Alexander Booth. I just don't want to. I don't want to mess this up. I just want to make sure that the one I put as Alexander Booth is indeed not a steward, like I had initially thought. Another one. Yeah, there you are. You do not have an apron. What do you have around the neck? A tie? Not a tie, but the thing he has around the neck in this picture. So it's him. I mean, of course it's him. But since he's not a steward, I'm going to put him as Alexander Booth. But you, on the other hand, makes it very strange to determine who you are. What? No. First memory. Hoxing now. Yeah, let's check this memory. Mm-hmm.
You have been found guilty by
it's you, but you don't have the distinctive apron. Oh, is it the one that's hanging in the room?
As captain of this ship,
There's one that's left behind, so is it his?
And thus the crown of England. I sentence you to death.
All of the other aprons are accounted for except his. So I'm gonna put you back as Davy James. But at this point, then, all that's left is to go get the book back. Or maybe they all went to Africa with him? Oh, there we go. Solve all fates in chapter 7. So they did all go to Africa with him, duh. Miss Jane Bird is alive in Africa. Alexander Booth was drowned by a terrible beast. And thus, that means I don't have any definite clues to Alexander Booth. I just think he's supposed to be the last seaman, so by elimination. Gotcha. Yeah. Africa. And so hopefully Davy James is also alive in Africa. Escape. Solve all fates in Chapter 9. All currently solvable fates are correct. Man. I don't know why that didn't click in my mind. Like, yeah, duh. There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Thumbnail. He said the name. Roll credits. Okay, so whose fate is left? It's Martin Parrott, Philip Dahl. Oh my god.
The wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir.
Right, sir.
Ready, men.
Ready, man.
In.
9, like in the hit game 9 Souls. Was it a hit? I guess so, yeah. So that's it, huh? And still, I am perplexed by this. I'm gonna let you guys with this side, while I go pee. Let me just. There's a crazy way to find him early by process of elimination of who is above deck, and thus not in their bunks. First of all, hello TJ. Welcome to the show. How are you doing? Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. And who are we talking about? Oh, Alexander Booth. Yeah, no, I would never have been able to do that. I'm not that guy. Trust me, pal. You're not that guy. Alright, I'll be right back. That it was just farted into the microphone. I don't know why. That thought came up to me. It's like, let's start giving to my tier 3 Patreon subs. I'll just start farting into the microphone. All right. Anyway, welcome back. So that's it. Willow, TJ. I guess it was a hit game. I'm gonna give me a walk off the yar. Willow, can I leave now? That's what this means, right? Like, I've completed everything I can, so I gotta leave now. Should I go listen to Doom Part 2 one last time, since we'll never hear it again? Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Axel Ocean, you haven't played this game, so no, you're not enough in this case. I'm like, I've been here for hours and I still don't know my way around the ship. Okay, and I guess we could do this. Hold up. What did I put? Barely audible, I think. Let's put quite quiet. Peak voice acting. I mean, he was committed. Whoever it was. No, that's too loud. I like it here. The worst part is that I don't know if I'm being outrage baited. Did you play this game, Axelotion? I mean, if you want to chime in, go ahead, but... You did not play this game, Axelotion. Did you really? How does it end, then? If you've played the game, name 3 sailors. Don't spoil the end, though. Alright, we're out.
We should go.
That's what I'm saying.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
What? Oh. If I decide that no, I want to go back up there, I can still. Okay, yeah.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
One week later. The Honorable East India Company insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Ship damaged in squall, Atlantic, sunken ocean, Falmouth. Payout claimed £20,000. Oh, I can't claim it. Cargo company, all cargo lost, payout claimed £5,000. Cargo Crown, all cargo lost, payout claimed for restitution £3,000. Captain Robert Witterell, faked suicide, gun, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 4, estate forfeited to the Crown. William Hoscott, first mate, fate shot, gun R. Witterell, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fine £25. Edward Nichols, second mate. Should we read them all? I'm going to read them all. Fate, shotgun, C-Tan. Who was C-Tan? I forgot. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate 2, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estimated fine, £100. Martin Parrott, fate unknown. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward £90. John Davies, fourth mate, clubbed, H. Brennan, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate fined £15. Alfred Klestel, bosun, torn apart, beast, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward £70. Charles Minor, drowned, beast, criminal finding, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expenses claimed £15. Do I have time to read them all? Henry Evans, alive in Africa, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded, outstanding wages £50. James Wallace, surgeon's mate, decapitated beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward £50. Winston Smith Carpenter, Speared Beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward £60. You put the shackles on yourself, yeah. Marcus Gibbs, spiked, estate unknown, outstanding wages, donated to pension fund, £30. Thomas Sefton, cook, struck, tail, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £40. Emil O'Farrell, spiked, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward, £40. Badass carpenter, yeah, for real. Jumped into the fray. Christian Wolf, exploded, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward, £70. Did I just read this? Olus Wider, gunner's mate, shotgun J. Davies. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, attempted mutiny, estate fined £50. Duncan McKay, purser, drowned beast, finding of demerit, abandonment of crew of vessel, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £50. Finley Dalton, helmsman, drowned beast, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £30. Edward Spratt, artist, crushed beast, estate awarded, outstanding wage, £50. The best death, the shittiest death. Abigail Hoskett, Witterell, passenger, crushed rigging, no claim made. Nunzio Pasqua, passenger, knifed E. Nichols, no claim made. Emily Jackson, passenger, alive, Africa, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, finding of demerit, abandonment of crew of vessel, estate fined, £35. Ms. Jane Bird, passenger, alive, Africa, findings of demerit, demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fined, £10. Bun Lan Lim, passenger, Claude, no claim made. It Beng Xia, passenger, burned, criminal finding, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expense claimed, £25. Chio Tan, Si Tan, there you go. Spiked, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expense claimed, £25. Hok Seng Lao, shotgun, H. Brennan, no claim made. Zungi Sati, ship steward, shotgun, C minor. That's in music notes. Estate awarded, outstanding wages, £35. Philip Dahl, captain steward, fate unknown, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, findings of demerit, failure to perform duties, estate fine, £35. Yeah, he was the one that was hauled into the, yep. Paul Moss, first mate steward, killed sword by L. Volkov. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward, £45. Samuel Galligan, second mate steward, knifed by E. Xia. Oh yeah. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined, £50. Roderick Anderson, third mate steward, fate crushed cannon, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £10. Davy James, alive, Africa, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, no claim made. Peter Milroy, midshipman, exploded, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £40. Thomas Lanky, knifed, O. Wyatter, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £30. Charles Herstick, midshipman, spiked, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward, £50. Omid, yeah. The infamous Omid. It's a chat reference. Don't worry. Omid Gul Topman, drowned beast, finding of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward, £35. Charles had a weak stomach but a strong heart. That's right, yeah, he did. F's in chat for Charles Herstick. Let's get some 07s in chat for Charles Herstick. Timothy Butman, bane of my existence. Shotgun E. Nichols. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £35. Huang Li, electrocuted. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £35. Jiezhang, topman. Decapitated beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £35. Li Hong, speared beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fine, £50. Wei Li, drowned beast, finding of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £45. Nicholas Botterill, topman, speared beast, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £25. Almost there, people. Maba, torn apart beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate unknown, outstanding wages and reward, donated to pension fund, £45. Lewis Walker, clubbed R. Witterell, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fined, £25. Leonid Volkov, shotgun E. Jackson, criminal findings, murder of crewmate, estate unknown, expenses claimed, £15. It's a chat reference, Willow, you wouldn't get it. Just starting some shit, alright. Your fate is beyond my control, Axel Ocean. Alacruz Nikishin, drowned beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate unknown, expense claimed, £50. Alexei Toporov, drowned beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate unknown, expense claimed, £50. Nathan Peters, drowned beast, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fine, £25. Lars Linde, clubbed N. Peters, estate, clubbed by N. Peters, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £15. John Naples, killed the sword by F. Dahl, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £25. Renfred Rajub, illness, estate unknown, outstanding wages donated to pension fund, £15. Abraham Akbar, crushed by cannon, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £25. William Wasim, crushed by cargo, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £25. Solomon Syed, illness, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £15. Hamadou Diom, speared by beast, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate unknown, outstanding wages and reward donated to pension fund, £25. Henry Brennan, knifed by R. Witterell, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, attempted mutiny, estate fine, £50. Alexander Booth, drowned by beast, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £5. Patrick O'Hagan, speared by beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined, £50. George Shirley, exploded, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, £25. Ohana means family. Samuel Peters, crushed by cargo, estate awarded, outstanding wages, £15. A preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade Guarantor. Total claimed £29,285. On behalf of the Honourable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. I wish I could have made up a signature. Just draw a PP. The pocket watch remains in your possession. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans, in Morocco, as requested. One year later, I'm drinking tea.
Can you believe it? A package at this hour. Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside.
Uh-oh.
I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Oh. Thanks, love. Alright, what do we got? A head. It's a decapitated body part. I'm just gonna take the pocket watch out. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. This tale belongs to you now. Please finish it. Henry Evans. Oh man, I'm gonna miss this book. Alright, bargain. Oh, it's gonna be a finger. Oh, it's monkey paw. One last one for the road.
Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Damn. There's no time. We need to go. Right. Here you go. What are you up to? Nothing good.
Oh, that's Henry Evans. Oh, he killed the monkey? What? Philip Dahl. So Martin was spiked. Oh yeah, right. I forgot that there was an order to these things. Nice. Bargain. In the lazarette. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. Grandma, yeah, that's that's the gender neutral. I guess, yeah, does Axel should not know. Why would someone want to cool down a hottie like you in a respectful manner? All right, just settle down in chat. There's children in chat. Rabik is not here. Where's Rabik? I haven't seen him in like 3 streams, I think. Hope he's fine. Goddamn.
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? shell, eh? Do it! Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy. In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
I hate to break it to you, but Paul Moss, Davy James. He was spiked by a terrible beast. That much I know. What?
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
So that's what he was up to. A little less dramatic than I expected, but this is pretty cool. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all. Captured Beast was fought against its jailer and was speared for the trouble.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Nice, my man. An unholy creature's defiant shrieks were greeted with a fatal bullet. Your turn now. Sort of forgot this music. It isn't heard as often as the others. The one with the violin, when a new chapter is unfolded, is written down. I like it a lot. It's the call to adventure.
Quicksilver.
Oh, right now you mean the music that's playing right now? Ah, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's really, the whole soundtrack is pretty nice in this game. And there we go. It's all the memories. So he was burned. There we go. Obra Dinn solved the entire book. Wow. Pretty crazy, man. This was this is something. Hold up. So bargain. So what about the monkey paw? So Philip Dahl gets in. Tries to get the whatchamacallit, the conch. Best pun? Oh, Obra Dinn. Yeah. Yeah. And then the captain goes in, kills them off because of the Kraken attack. And then they're trying to get one out, and Parrot got shot. And then the monkey was shot. So I'm gonna assume that that's it. Oh no, I didn't get the monkey paw. I didn't understand that. Shout out Lucas Pope. Oh man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yep. French-Portuguese localization. Oh man. You got the voice actors. Nice. I mean, shout out to all of them. These were incredibly funny. So goofy. The voice acting was so goofy in this game, and I loved it. The ropes. And also whoever shot himself. I think we missed it. Piotr. Mm-hmm. Shout out. Just one line. That's so funny, man. Belvedere, woo! Ooh, what's up, my dear? How are you doing? Great to see you. Bienvenue, bienvenue. On vient de finir le jeu. We just finished the game. Luis Alberto? Oh, that was him. Oh no, that was Lars. Damn it. I think I missed him. I didn't pay attention a lot recently. Oh no, because his face isn't there. It's the signature is the name. Flysis, yes. How are you doing, Bilbeder? Great to see you. She asked if I like the game. What's the next one gonna be? So, je pourrais t'expliquer une autre fois en français pour mieux clarifier mon point si jamais tu comprends pas certains trucs. I like this game a lot. I like this game very much. I think I've had. Let's let the music run for a bit. I really do think it's a me issue. I just don't think I'm smart enough for these games. I think that's, let's give it 100% of completion of like what is required to complete the game. I think a good 60%, maybe less even, I would be able to figure out on my own. But once I reach the end there, I'll be grasping at straws and kind of like struggling my way through it. The rest of it is just like, half of it is just pure luck. It's like, oh, I stumbled on it, like the pipe. You know? The fact that I thought to pay attention to the pipe and be like, alright, let's see, you know. I could have gone through the entire rest of the game without ever seeing the pipe, and thus that clue would have flown over my head, which is a flyticko reference. I feel like you expected a lot more of yourself than anyone else. Oh, you mean that you guys don't really care that I'm struggling through this? Yeah, I guess, maybe, yeah. So, yeah, I guess, maybe. But it's just like sometimes once we get to an end, like we finish a clue or something like that, I'm like, well, it's more obvious, right? Wrong conclusion, you did just fine. I don't know, man. I don't know, but because I know myself. You guys have seen me play Chants of Sonar, and, well, you haven't seen me play Outer Wilds, but in Outer Wilds also there were some instances where it's like, well, duh. What do you mean? It was right there, you know? So I don't know, I feel like, but that being said, putting that aside, the plot was incredibly entertaining. It was super cool in this Memento kind of way, Chris Nolan's movie, where you start at the end. Obviously, in Obra Dinn, you could very much go to the bottom of the ship first and kind of stumble on the first memory. That's not how it's supposed to be played, right? Not that there's any way a game is supposed to be played. It's just your way of doing it. What was I saying? Yeah, I've seen some actually dumb people play the game. It's very different and usually can't stick to the end. Yeah, I mean, for me, it was important to commit to the end. First of all, because it's always good to finish games. I hate to leave a game unfinished. Give me one sec. Sorry. Yeah, so it was important for me to finish the game. The plot was incredibly entertaining. I love, like, so that's the point I want to get back to. once you get to the first corpses, that's how you're supposed to start the game, and it's literally the last few instances of the Obra Dinn. The captain going on a killing spree because of the mutiny, and then ending with his suicide. Great start. Great way to start, because you're like, okay, we're in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone is probably dead, because otherwise there'd be so many more people around. Like, this wouldn't be the last memory. You know what I'm saying? Of at the end of the book, there would be something after that, and then you're like working your way backwards, skipping this entire chapter, the bargain, because and you've been warned about it, right? Henry Evans tells you, like, there's one part that you'll be missing. Which is pretty cool. And then the Kraken attack and the Soldiers of the Sea, all of that. It's like crazy, man. Like getting into Celeste and thinking you're bad because you die a lot. Yeah, because there are some people who succeed with like far less deaths, you know what I'm saying? But I see what you're saying. It's a beautiful thing, man. The plot was incredibly satisfying to uncover. All the bits and pieces left and right that just like unfold, and in hindsight, would I have done it different? I don't know. Like, in the sense of like, would I have done how I would have instinctively done it, which is to get all the memories out and then figure it out. But this would have been hell, probably. I think pacing yourself is a bit better for this game. I would recommend people to pace themselves a bit better. Get a few memories in and try to figure out as much as you can with what you have, and then move on to the next bits, you know. So that's one of the games of all time that people play sometimes. It's a casual game. It's a farming sim. It's like Stardew Valley. Anyway, voice acting was funny. Like I said, it was goofy. It was goofy enough to be entertaining. Farming deaths, exactly. Yeah. And then so there was that. The soundtrack was exciting. The music was very fun and cool to listen to. Yes, one minor spelling mistake with QUE. Yeah, that's nice. Mistakey. Felt called out for a reason. With the farming deaths. Yeah, what else? What is the visuals are the graphics. It's just like so compelling. I've never seen a game look like this, you know what I'm saying? And so that's very nice. It stands out very much. You have Celeste, but only played like twice months ago. I would recommend it. It has a beautiful ending. I cried. It's one of the only two games. There's still only two games I've cried. No, three now with Nine Souls, kind of. But no, I didn't cry at Nine Souls. I cried at Heng. That's different because Heng is adorable. And she's cool and sweet, and her ending was super sad. But yeah, Celeste and Outer Wilds are the only two games I've cried on stream so far. Yeah, weird graphics, compelling. What else? All the names are cool. I'm very happy about this. I'll remember Obra Dinn fondly down the line. It's dense. It's packed. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very packed. Also, now it just dawned on me. You wrote, because I said I didn't understand the monkey paw, but it makes sense now. Willow said, how else would you have been able to see those memories? So Henry Evans shot the monkey so that and so he kept the paw, so that he could ship me something so that the watch could see what happened in the... My God. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. That just like it's a very neat little bow tie to wrap the whole game up. Yeah, Devious Doctor. I like that a lot. That's such a good choice. This game wins points for that for sure. You know which game you didn't cry? Sekiro. Therefore, otherwise it's better you close the case. I've cried on Sekiro. I have cried on Sekiro when I beat it the first time. I was just so shocked at how an amazing game like this could exist on this planet. I did cry at the end of Sekiro, and also when I got the perfect ending, the one with the child of rejuvenation. It was such a beautiful ending, man. I cried for that one too. But yeah, very glad you played and enjoyed it. It's one of your favorite games. That's what's up. Well, I mean, I thank you for compelling me to play this and for sticking around and helping me out left and right. Your help was very much appreciated and very useful. So I'm grateful for that. Very cool game. Obra Dinn, very nice. Yeah. Add to finished games. Uninstall. Oh, hold up. There's an achievement I saw before we started the stream. There's a hidden achievement that says the captain did it, loosely true in the eyes of the company and crown. And I looked it up, and apparently this achievement, you get it if you just, on all the lists, on all the names, you put the cause of death as killed by the captain of the ship. So at the end, it just, like, when you have the end credits there, like we just saw, I guess it just says, this name killed by the captain, this name killed by the captain, this name killed by the captain. That's so funny that they give an achievement for that. That's good. I like that a lot. And also, abandon ship, leave the ship without solving all available chapters. Yeah. I guess maybe one day I'll come back to get... It's just 2 achievements. They look easy enough to get. Uninstall. And the worst part is that it's plausible that creature was the demon. The captain? No, the captain was cool in my book. I like the captain. He probably wasn't cool. I take that back. Bulbeder, je sais pas si t'es encore là. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. Now for next game. Kill like 4. Yeah, that's 4 less than all the others combined. Sorry, that's far less. Next game. All right, enough, people. Stop. Let's stop joking around. This is important. I have here in my priority games, we have Heaven's Vault. Heaven's Vault is the next... Oh. No more letters. What? Are you drunk, Axel Ocean? Dredge. We need to play Dredge. Short Hike. I feel like we should do that tomorrow. Who recommended that? Was that you, Willow? Did you recommend a Short Hike? Is it autographs? No more autographs. Oh, yeah, when celebrities say, no, that's enough. No more autographs. No more questions. Yeah. You did. All right, so we could do that tomorrow. I think I'm gonna belay Heaven's Vault a bit. I feel like I want to play a monkey game next. I want to play something where we just bunk stuff. I don't want to think too much. This Obra Dinn has kind of fried my processing power in my brain, and I think I need to kind of take it easy for a bit. I need a breather. What else could we play? I really want to play some Divinity at some point on stream. No, because we're playing Baldur's Gate. Probably have to watch the VOD for tomorrow. I'm going to be celebrating anniversary with hubby. That's so sweet. That's cute. How many years? Dare I ask? It's none of my business. You don't have to answer. But how long? Oh man, that's so cute. Ooh. I hope it's 1 bajillion years. Oh, Life is Strange. I still have to play this. Played 72 minutes of it. Embarrassing. Red Faction Gorilla. I'll still think about it, Bulbeder. 12 years since we started dating, 7 years since getting engaged. Wow. Let me... celebration. No, it's not their birthday. It's their anniversary of being conjoined. They're married, actually. It's a wedding anniversary. Them the couple. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Good catch. That's not what I wanted. Congratulations, Witching Willow and husband. You guys are awesome. How do you say in Finnish? Suomi. Happy wedding anniversary. Hyvä hääpäivää. What the fuck is that? Sorry, no.
Hyvää hääpäivää.
Hyvää hääpäivää.
Hyvää hääpäivää.
We're not married yet, just like to call him hubby in case it's sent for husband to be. Oh, that's cute. All right, then I take. All right, so I remove the wedding. Engagement anniversary. Hyvää kihlapäivää.
Hyvää kihlapäivää.
Hyvää kihlapäivää.
Hyvää kihlapäivää.
Kihlapäivää. In this case, okay, hold up. So what does that mean? Happy anniversary. All right. Guess kihlapäivää works too, just not used often enough. Yeah, I mean, it's very niche for sure. But yeah, so hyvää vuosipäivää.
Hyvää vuosipäivää.
Vuosipäivää. Let's go. Hyvää vuosipäivää.
Hyvää vuosipäivää.
Vuosipäivää. Hyvää vuosipäivää. Anyway, you get the point. Woo! Congratulations. Beautiful thing. We'll enjoy that tomorrow. We might do something else tomorrow then. Start a new game. Bulbeder, si t'es encore là, si toi t'as des recommandations, tu peux suggérer des jeux si tu veux. Hubby says thanks to. Well, oh wait, hold up. I took the picture of it. Let me go find it. Where is it? To your hubby, I will say. Rauha ja rakkautta. Took a while, sorry. Rauha ja rakkautta. Did I pronounce it correctly? Probably not. Stop. No, not this one. Enough. It's 2Ks. Yeah.
Rauhaa ja rakkautta.
Rauha ja rakkautta. There we go. Also, didn't know any better. I hope you can forgive me. I shouldn't be joking. Using my ultimate riz on you. Yes. Yes, yes. No, but it's all in peace and love. It was funny. You guys were shooting the shit in that moment. There's no there's no misunderstanding. You can dish all the riz on the internet no matter your IRL inclination. And I can enjoy some fake internet riz as well. That's right. At the end of Subnautica, it turned out that Willow and I were married. Now there's layers to it, because I called the last giant sea creature we saw. I called her Willow because it's a mother, and so I was like, "Oh, that's Willow," canonically. And then once I give the sea creature the embryo thing, someone in chat typed like, "Congratulations, Tico, you're a father." And it's like, "Oh wait, no. If that's Willow, I can't be the father. Wait, there's something wrong here. Something is not correlating." So there we go. There's some lore for you guys. Rauva ja rakkautta. Oh, I love Finnish. I love Finland. I wanna visit Finland so bad. How S2? Season 2? Willow, how's food in oh, it's a heart. Nobody does hearts like that, Axocean. Get fucking real. How's food in Suomi? Like, I guess my question is, how is it for? Are there any good vegetarian? Like, can a vegetarian get by in Finland? If I did, well, what's wrong with emojifying it? Oh, you hate emojis? They're ugly. You hate her. Goddamn. That's why we can't have nice things in life, in society, because we live in a we live in a society. We live in a capacity. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Just had a brain teaser. Yeah, because of asexuals. Yeah, exactly. Wokeism is ruining society. The woke mind virus. Imagine genuinely believing you can get by all right. Most restaurants have good vegetarian option. Even fast food places have like no meat burgers and stuff. That's what's up. Like in Switzerland. That's cool. That's cool. That's a beautiful thing. What's the currency in Finland? The euro. Okay. Huh? Oh. Okay. That's what's up. So you guys didn't do like Norway and Sverige. Decided to be fucking contrarians. I mean, I can't really speak. Switzerland isn't any better. Is the cost of living steep? Oh, I'm still recording, damn it. There's a whole bunch of content I won't need. Just taking space on my hard drive. Anyway. How much is a pack of cigarettes? And I don't condone smoking. People don't smoke cigarettes. People, you need. I condemn tobacco. There we go. But how much does it cost? How much does a pack cost? Um. For some reason, Twitch keeps hiding Willow responses on control. Refresh the page. Maybe they can. Maybe they can't handle people with good taste in games. That's probably it. That's probably it. But yeah, why is that? So how'd you know? Oh, is it because I'm reading the response and you're like, oh, missed that. So Control R. Don't even know. Cigarettes have to be hidden in a locker by the cashier, and you can only get some by asking directly. Huh. So there's some like they're going through insane efforts to like stop, like dissuade people from smoking in Finland. Is that it? Wow. As of October 2025, the average price for a pack of 20 cigarettes is 13 euros. There's no advertising, no displays, no nothing. Well, advertising, there's like only 2 countries in the world where advertising for cigarettes is still authorized. Otherwise, nearly all the countries in the world have banned advertising for cigarettes, which is good. That I condone. But yeah, the no displays. I guess they also have like those neutral packs, like they have in England. No brands and whatnot. I mean, that's what's up. That's good. I wonder if that'll dissuade me from stopping. If the prices get too expensive in Switzerland, I wonder if that's gonna make me stop. It's already very expensive in Switzerland. But yeah. Whether to start a war against tobacco, I can see that turning well. Yeah, like I said, they did try that. That was a huge campaign to just like stop, like ban advertising for. Exactly. The packs have huge warning labels covering almost the whole surface with scary pictures. Yeah, I have a pack right here. And so I'm going to hide the brand just because I don't want to. Like, if you know, obviously. But. So that's what it looks like in front. It's yellow. This is supposed to be yellow, as you see. It's a bit weird, but there you go. And it says, Rauchen ist tödlich. Hören Sie jetzt auf. Fumez-tu, arrêtez maintenant. Il faut me uccidere. Smetti subito. Which means, smoking kills, stop now. That's yeah, trippy. Oh, no. Don't do me dirty like that. Come on, let's get back. Get back on track. Come on. Work with me. Oh, work with me. And in the back, there is, like you said, oh, maybe hide the QR code. What is that? Oh, it stopped smoking. No, that's fine. It's a anti-smoking campaign, and it just has the picture of like it's someone with a a pirate leg. No, sorry, I can't joke about that. And it says, "Fumer bouche vos vaisseaux sanguins. Smoking clogs your arteries." But other than that, it is still kind of like flashy with the brand name and stuff like that. But they're getting in the direction of having packs like in England, which is good. Unironically, all the motivational images they put there, the most effective is the one that says it's smoking causes erectile dysfunction. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that like if you tell a man that he won't be able to have a boner for the rest of his life, he's going to do everything in his power to prevent that. 100%. Because for all the conversations that people are having, like women are emotionally unstable and stuff like that, men always love to try to like uh, kind of put themselves on some kind of pedestal. The male gender, the male brain, is the most simple and predictable thing ever. Does it get me money? Does it get me bitches? That's ultimately what it boils down to. The men are like insanely simple creatures because that's ultimately what the monkeys were after. Is like, does it get me food? Does it get me the other the other mates? Right? We haven't changed much from that. Ultimately, that's what it boils down to. So you can lie to yourselves. You can be like, yeah, man, I quit smoking because I was worried about my health and like, spending. So no, you were worried you couldn't get a boner anymore. That's just it. Stop coping. Stop lying to yourself. Yeah, I quit cold turkey. Yeah, I think it was a good thing. I read a book once. No, you saw one of those ads that said you won't be able to get a boner anymore. You dumb fuck. What do you think I say I am asexual? Yeah, because you've transcended the male monkey brain. I can't say that for you. God damn it. The male primitive brain. There you go. So you can smoke all you want. Exactly, yeah. Axel Ocean gave himself a get out of guilt free card precisely. Do you smoke, Axel Ocean? Have you ever smoked? Do you smoke? Have you won Vegas? Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? Anyway, have you smoked? Do you smoke? Or do you smoke the ganja? Do you smoke the devil's lettuce? Which, also, according to Twitch, I should condone. I think more people should try it. People get super chill after it. It's like, I think some presidents should try it. Some world leaders should try it. President Stubb of Finland. What is Stubb up to? Let's see what are the news with Alexander Stubb. God damn! Right out the gates. Boom. No wasting time. Oh yeah, hold up. Am I still on the flyticko Twitter? How far down can I scroll before they tell me to log in? Jeez, yeah. I don't want to create publicity for this guy, but what are you saying? I don't want to get Grok to translate this. Huva keskustelu guten eine Ustaveni Roberta Metsola kanssa tavataan Helsingissä 6 joulukuuta. I think they're trying to silence my ways. My internet got really bad all of a sudden. Yeah, exactly. Suppressing the asexual agenda. Yeah. Oh, he's locked in. He's locked in, people. I despise these events, these meetings that they have. Why are there always bottles of water with those, like, ridiculously fancy bottles of water with those ridiculously looking glasses and some few snacks to nibble on? I hate that so much. Just force everyone to be in some kind of garage. I'm just super paranoid. This is not a comment about Alexander Stubb. You know, I'm sure he's cool. But I'm afraid that with the coalition that he's creating in his party, it's like anyone that's like, he's shaking hands, and then this guy, like, you do a quick deep dive, is like a Nazi. I don't know, this is a guy from, it's NATO Secretary General. Close enough. Also, I shouldn't also, in view of the country's history, I should stop making jokes about Nazi, because like it would be hypocritical of me to be like, oh, look at the Finns, they made an alliance. Switzerland, we're basically best friends with the Nazis. In all honesty, let's not kid ourselves. We still have all their gold. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna cast judgment down on. Anyway. This is so funny. Hold up. You're actually ticosexual. Asexual? So is that meant to mean that I am nothing? That Tico is nothing? That's compelling, man. Aticosexual. Hold up. I just look at this. He doesn't change his pose. Like, people next to, hold on, how can I do this in a funny way? His pose doesn't change. He remains the same, just the person next to him. He's casting spells on them. Stu is just, he's frozen in time. And it's just the people next to it, just a bunch of people that come to pose next to us. This is the Tussaud Museum, actually. All right, shout out to Alexander Stubb. Maybe, I don't know. This is the second time I've made fun of him on my stream. Oh, peace and love. Don't get mad at me. I don't have anything else for you guys at this point. I think it's pretty clear. We finished Obra Dinn, and I'm very, very happy about that. I think it's a beautiful thing. Someone knock on my door? He found a good pose and decided to keep it. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, yeah, good. I think the ultimate goal in life is to find a good pose and stick with it. It's a beautiful achievement to achieve. Well, that's all I got. Talking about Chivos. Saw something about COD 7. What the fuck is a Chivos? Oh, achievements? Who calls them Chivos? I did not see anything about COD 7. Oh, like the single player campaign, you can only play it online? That's what I saw. It's the language of the youth. You're 19, Axel Ocean. What are you talking about? You are the youth. Why do you think you laugh so much at 6'7"? Because you're a kid, ultimately. Confirmed. Six what? Oh yeah, hold up. What is... Por que no Scooby-Doo participam a la independência do Brasil? Where the fuck is that video? I guess I should look in videos. That would help. Come on, dude. What the fuck? One sec. I'll be right with you. Você sabe. Nice.
Por que o Scooby?
I saw that the last boss of the camp was a giant version of yourself. And that the achievement for defeating it is unironically the bigger they are. Wait, the last boss of the camp? What are you talking about? And I don't get it. The bigger they are, is that a is that another youth reference that I don't have? The harder they fall. Right, yeah, that's the other half of the saying, but how is it related to COD campaign? Oh, okay. So it's a giant version of yourself, and the achievement for defeating it is the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And just the bigger they are. But that sucks. That's absolutely lame. What the fuck? Call of Duty? You're fighting a bigger version of yourself? Oh my god. The mental gymnastics required to understand this is fucking insane. What are we talking about? Fucking, oh my god. That's so lame, dude. COD 7 final boss? Dr. Faulkner? No. Yeah, whatever. Man, that was so lame. That's so awful.
Por que nada aconteceu ontem às 18h40?
Hold up. There was one with Napoleon that fucking killed me. Let me try and find it again. Portuguese jump scare. uh no.
Por que o Scooby-Doo não participou da independência do Brasil? Segundo relatos históricos que não costumam ser contados nas aulas de história, o Scooby-Doo realmente estava a caminho do Ipiranga no dia 7 de setembro de 1822 e era ele quem iria fazer o grito da independência. O problema é que, no meio do caminho, alguns oficiais portugueses que estavam lutando contra a independência do Brasil ofereceram 3 biscoitos e uma coca-lata para o Scooby, o que foi suficiente para fazer ele mudar de lado. Apesar de vários historiadores considerarem esse evento uma grande traição da parte de Scooby-Doo, ele argumenta que estava sem comer já faziam 2 horas e 45 minutos, então não deu para resistir. Segundo ele, no fim de tudo valeu a pena, já que a coca estava geladinha, e o Dom Pedro proclamou a independência de toda forma, mesmo sem a participação dele. E para se manter bem informado, segue a página aí. Portugueses que estavam lutando contra a independência do Brasil ofereceram 3 biscoitos e uma coca-lata para o Scooby.
3 biscoitos e uma coca-lata. And it's just... Oh, man. It's so stupid, but it gets me every time. Where's the one? Oh, there we go.
Por que Napoleão Bonaparte foi barrado na catraca do metrô de São Paulo? Na manhã de hoje, os passageiros da linha azul ficaram chocados ao ver Napoleão Bonaparte tentando passar pela catraca da estação Sé. O problema começou quando ele tentou usar moedas francesas de 1805 como forma de pagamento, o que obviamente não deu certo. Depois de muita confusão, ele acabou cedendo e pagando no cartão de débito com aproximação. Porém, ficou o tempo todo gritando que aquilo era uma conspiração britânica. Em seguida, a confusão aumentou quando ele tentou atravessar a catraca e entrar no metrô de cavalo, o que causou indignação em outros passageiros, além de ocupar muito espaço. Após mais alguns minutos de discussão, a segurança do metrô interveio e informou que ele deveria se retirar. Napoleão deixou a estação indignado e foi visto comprando uma bicicleta na 25 de março, horas depois. Comenta aí qual sua opinião sobre esse acontecimento tão polêmico.
And there you go. You're like a big ship pilot or something? Napoleon? I don't have the reference. Which Napoleon was a... Which video game is that? Big ship pilot? Napoleon? Napoleon Dynamite? But I mean, the whole joke that Napoleon Bonaparte was small is like historical propaganda. You know what I'm saying? Is a way to kind of ridicule the guy because he was able to conquer like half of Europe all by himself. You know what I'm saying? I lost one of the messages. Oh my god, Sabo, that's incredible. Why he's small? Isn't he like a big ship pilot or something? Yeah. Sorry, I'll have to forget an X Ocean. You didn't lost. What? Then what are you talking about? Oh. Yeah, sorry, I can't help you with that. But the truth is that Napoleon was of average height for everyone back then. That's just the truth. Everyone was his height. He was average height for back then. Because people were small then. That's just it. Três biscoitos e uma coca-lata. Grandma. That's what's up. It says we have 2 viewers on YouTube. Is it a bot or is it actual people? If it's actual people, shout out, hello. It's happening on Twitch. You guys should come hang out on Twitch. The chat. You'll find the link in the description. I should have a constant warning about that. Oh, you're watching on YouTube? Oh, you're both watching on YouTube? That's so funny. So who's watching on Twitch? There's 1 viewer on Twitch. I don't understand anything. I love you guys both for that. Appreciate that. Your internet. But so moving to Twitch was a bad idea. I mean, kind of. That's I not 100%. I think it's oh, oh querida. T'as aimé la vidéo? Je l'avais déjà envoyée, mais ça c'est la vidéo en entier du coup. Três biscoitos e uma coca-lata. I had sent this video to Bulbeder before. And I asked her, like, could you translate this for me? And then she never watched it. But, so there we go. I've redeemed it. No, I didn't ask her to translate the whole thing because I've essentially understood what the video was talking about. But it was the três biscoitos e uma coca-lata. I was confused, like, was it talking about, like, a certain type of Coca-Cola? But she explained her hypothesis, because she doesn't speak Brazilian. She speaks Portuguese. And so her hypothesis was that the lata... Je le regardais avec toi, cacahuète. Sérieux, on l'avait regardé ensemble au final? Ah oui, juste quand j'étais venu chez toi. Sorry. Okay, I've spread misinformation. I didn't watch it with her. Not really, you can change it as soon as you get that partner. The other title I forgot. Change what? What was I talking about? Yeah, YouTube. Oh yeah, I was wondering if I made the wrong choice. But you can change what? You can change what? Sorry, I said that twice. You can change it. The setting of only broadcasting in 1080p. Was that a problem? Do you wish you could watch it in 4K? I don't care about streaming higher than 1080p, honestly. It's a network problem. Oh. You should donate to me, by the way. I mean, no, you're the chatter. You're supposed to give me all your money. You watch 720 on YouTube. Why, Willow? None of my business. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm wondering why. Is it also an internet issue? Do you also have, like, internet pizzazzes? Oh, I'm watching too much Bad Manners. I'm starting to get Marvel Rivals recommendation on my YouTube channel. My internet could probably handle higher, but I don't feel the need, not for a game like Obra Dinn especially. Gotcha. Yeah. It's also, it's like, it's a huge point of contention I have, and like, let me, look, as a general principle in life, I try to be as resolute about my convictions. I'm the kind of person that wants to have principles. I want to have a clear-cut position on most every possible subjects, right? it's important to me. That's how I want to go about in life, to be clear about things that yes or no, you know what I'm saying? And understand that not everything is black and white. There are some nuances here and there, yada, yada. Yes, exactly. But where I can, I want to be as clear cut and principled about things, right? YouTube, you can easily watch 1080, but Twitch does the buffering thing on 1080 at times. Gotcha, yeah. So should we ditch Twitch? I don't know. I feel like it's been good to me so far. We haven't had that many new viewers. We had the whole Hootag and company situation, but that's mainly because I reacted to their content. Would they have... Twitch chat is better. I do like Twitch chat better for sure. I do like that it remains on the VOD on YouTube, the YouTube chat. Once the stream is done here, I never get to see the transcript of all the chat. Anyway, so my point is, it's a huge point of contention I have with my older brother, because he always talks about, playing games in 60 FPS. One of his biggest gripes with the Nintendo Switch was that he couldn't play, like the games didn't run in 60 FPS on there. Forget that we said anything. Everything we said doesn't matter. Give me an instant noodle recipe instead. Are you saying I'm AI? I want to time you out for that. Timeout. Axolo. Jesus Christ. Tiano. 2. Don't do it for 1 month. Fucking... I'm... Timeout. Axolo. Tiano. 2. Well, there we go. 81 messages are deleted by moderator. I also dislike that timing someone out deletes all their messages. Demolished, yeah. Add 500 milliliters of boiling water, cover with a lid. You should be back, Xolution. Type a message, please. I feel bad now. Okay. Hi, Tika. How was your day? I lost most of the stream. Oh, man. Hello, Axelotion. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice weekend. Anyway, now to my story. I'm gonna minimize chat real quick because you guys won't let me finish my story. My older brother has insists on playing games in 60 FPS, 4K, and everything. He invested in a 4K TV and everything. With my new computer, it was my understanding that I could play in with the graphics card allowed for 4K gaming. I had my previous monitors. Acer V243HL. I had 2 of these. These were 1080p. They served me excellently well for nigh on 12 years. I've had these for 12 years. They've served me excessively well. I was always very happy about them. I had 2 of them, which was always very useful. I like having 2 monitors. It's very enjoyable for streaming, obviously, for obvious reasons, and for personal use also. When I'm writing my stuff, it's good to have that's old, almost like Rabbit old. Yeah, it's 1 Rabbit old. This monitor is 1 Rabbit old. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Anyway. Americans will use anything but the metric system. Yeah, exactly. 1080p. I think it was. I don't know how many hertz it was. I didn't check. But all that to say, I don't care to play games in 4K 60 FPS. If it is that way, cool. Fine. But let me say, I would much rather play Return of the Obra Dinn, Celeste, Outer Wilds, Minecraft, any such game, and like however FPS they are, and not in 4K, rather than like playing Forza 5 in 4K 60 FPS. Now, understandably, I'm kind of picking one random game, while you could say, oh yeah, well, what about Horizon Zero Dawn, which is an incredibly enjoyable experience at 4K 60 FPS. What about Tears of the Kingdom? Would you not want to play that in 4K 60 FPS? What about Last of Us? Baldur's Gate. Cyberpunk 2077. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Right? All those games, wonderful. But it's just like, haven't played them at not 60 FPS, in not 4K. That is not what makes the game enjoyable for me. Does your game have good replay value? Does the game have good soundtrack? Does the game have enjoyable banter, dialogue, story, whatever? Now, it's a good question. Am I wrong about that? Should we be striving for 4K 60 FPS as often as we can? Instantly, I want to say no, because what about accessibility then? Because then, and I'm using you kind of randomly, not randomly, but you just said like, you used the word poor, Axelotion, and that I should donate to you, which once I make YouTube money, I want to give you guys back also. Anyway, Twitch money. What about people like, I don't want to say people like Axelotion. Fucking poor people. Like, what about kids in South America? Kids in like poor areas of Eastern Europe, or like disfavored communities in the United States. Kids whose parents can't, like, they're working already 5 jobs. They can't barely afford their mortgage. Everything is so fucking expensive. Their brother or their parent got into an accident and now they're in medical debt for the rest of their lives. They can't buy the latest PS5 for their kid. It's not a question of like, I can't put the $500 aside for it. It's a question of like, am I really going to spend $500 on this thing for my kid? No, he's got to go to school. He's got to read. He's got to do this. He's got to do that. Come on. People are in 8K somehow. Like, no, we shouldn't be striving for 4K 60 FPS if there are people in such conditions that won't be able to access it. Axelotion woke me up like on such a point recently. I can't remember what game it was. I think it was Roblox. I was kind of shooting the shit saying like, Rabbit is going to grow out of that Roblox phase. I also had a phase like that when I was a kid. I grew out of it. And Axelotion told me like, no, like the reason why a lot of kids in he said, I think you said specifically Latin America, or poor kids around the world, the reason why they cling to games like that is because it's free and it doesn't require you a fucking NASA supercomputer to run it. You can do it on a potato. That's the whole appeal. You don't have to spend money on it, unless V-Bucks or Robux, whatever they're called. You don't need to constantly get upgrades on your machinery to make it run smoother or better or faster. For that, Roblox wins points. Now, of course, there's a whole pedophilia issue on there which needs to be addressed and tackled down on. Because I worry about kids like Rabbit who grow up in a video game in which there's predators lurking in each corner, right? That's awful. Sorry, Willow made a point. I think games are art, and art that imitates reality is just one type of art. There's room for all kinds of reflections and interpretations of reality. Photorealistic paintings are cool, but an impressionist painting can evoke at least as much emotion. That's a good point. Yeah, of course. Of course. Should we strive for 8K 120 FPS? Yeah, if some people aren't too that cool, if people can afford that, should it be the norm? No. No. It shouldn't. I don't think it should be something that we as a collective should be striving towards. If there are some openings that happen for it, fantastic. But we as a collective should focus on things that are just cool, that everyone can access. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone needs to like it, but at least like it needs to be accessible by most people. You know what I'm saying? Most people. And look, I don't want to go into like some political theories for you guys, but there are a lot of issues to fix before we start wondering about accessibility of video games. To use the example of Axel Ocean, I don't want to put you on the spotlight, Axel Ocean, but people in his situation that are, quote, too poor, end quote, to play video games. The too poor was what Axel Ocean said. I'm contextualizing it within, I'm putting it in the context of like talking about playing video games. Axel Ocean is too poor to play video games. And again, I'm just using Axel Ocean because you're in chat right now. I could say just like poor kids in the world, right? Living conditions for these people is what we need to strive for, ultimately. It's silly that I'm talking about like 4K 60 FPS here. There's some more fundamental issues in society and in civilizations that we need to focus on and tackle down before we focus on accessibility to video games. Better living conditions, better wage. I'm not that poor. I just have barely constructed morals. What does that have to do with what you were talking about before? You were talking about your internet. Well, I was giving you shit for your internet, and you said you're poor. Oh, you mean you're pirating your games? Look, the question of pirating games is a tricky one. When I'm looking at like the movie industry, which I really want, like that's what I studied for, right? I studied in New York for acting. Of course, in principle, people should pay for the media that they consume. Yeah, there's a lot of work that was put into it that needs to be rewarded. You know what I'm saying? By people who want to access it. Now, look at today's current climate in the movie industry. If you want to watch everything that's coming out, you need a subscription on Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Peacock, YouTube Premium. No, YouTube Red doesn't do exclusive shows anymore. Did I say Hulu? Did I say HBO Max? There's many more. I'm forgetting a lot. That's if you want to keep up with everything. And they're jacking up the prices every year. They're always trying to jack up the prices. Always feeding us more slop for the price of a fucking meal. One meal a month, yes, but still. Yeah, of course I'm gonna pirate. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna pay a subscription to keep up with everything. Now, again, of course, on principle, no, don't do that. But on principle, fuck the corporations too. Fuck Netflix, fuck Hulu, fuck HBO Max. Most certainly fuck Disney. They can all burn for all I care. Burn it all to the ground. Johnny Silverhand was right. You know? Anyway. I think I've kind of gone all over the place here. But you make a good point, Willow. You know, the yeah. Go to sleep. Good night, Willow. I appreciate you hanging out. Sleep well. It is midnight there, like 12:30. Oh no, it's 11:30. Anyway, get some rest. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for being here for Obra Dinn. Glad to have had you here for this. Bulbeder, bonne nuit. Love you. Take care. Dors bien. Et puis à demain. À demain. Un beijito. Take care, Bulbeder. Take care, Willow. Thank you so much for hanging out. Be well, guys. Peace and love. Peace and love. Oui. À demain. Bye-bye. Take care. Take care, ladies. There you go. All right, Axel Ocean, now that the women are gone, let's talk about beer and football and football. You understand beijito because that's Portuguese. I said it in Portuguese. Oh man. Axel Ocean, did you watch the 1000 players simulate society in Minecraft? Cars, am I right? Yes, exactly. Civilizations. Did you watch this video? I don't know how to be straight. I'm sorry. Come on, type faster. This fucking slow ass typer. It's just 3 letters or 2. Yes or no. Not really. What? You kind of watched it? What does that mean? Fuck you then. No, I'm kidding. Come on. I'm shooting the shit. No, okay, bye. We're wrapping up the show. Good night, everyone. Kidding. I forgot it. I was thinking about something, but it slipped my mind. I have not consumed this piece of digital media. Nice. You should. Go check it out.
To the volcano.
It's fun. It's ridiculously entertaining. I was hooked until the end. It's long as hell, though. It's 2.5 hours. It's not like you have anything planned. I'm kidding. Nothing, to be honest. Your life is kind of chaotic right now. In what way? Don't share anything you don't feel comfortable sharing, but what the fuck is happening in your life? Makes it so chaotic. Not consuming nothing. Oh, you haven't watched much recently? Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just problems. Man, that sucks. If this place is somewhere you feel comfortable talking about it, obviously, you can always share your gripes because you're I mean, happens to the best of us. But if this place is also a way in which you can distract yourself from those issues, then that's also a beautiful thing. But also give yourself a break. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what, 20... You're 23, 22, 24, I think. What age? You're in your early 20s. Like, unless we're talking about, like a felony, you know what I'm saying? Unless you committed, like, a felony. Or, like, a crime against humanity. Yeah, it sucks. Sure, having problems sucks. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna say, like, oh, then it's not a big deal. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, whatever befell you, don't put it on your back. You know what I'm saying? It's not because of you. Like, trying to figure this shit out as much as anyone else can. Sorry, it's in your genes. Yeah. Sensacional samba do Brasil. Surprisingly, I never got strike down for playing that song that one time. We were playing Sea of Stars, and I drank some guarana on stream. I played that song, and I never got striked for that. That was not a claim or whatever. Is it public domain? I don't know. Maybe not. The performance certainly was not public domain. I don't have anything else for you guys. That's literally oh, who tag is live? Ads, ew. There's ads playing, that sucks. So that's what it looks like. As soon as you jump in, it's a fucking ad. That's crazy. All right. I'm going to wrap it up, people. I don't have anything else for you guys. So, yeah, I don't remember your age. I know you already said your age. There's other things that feel more important to remember than your age. Sorry for being unimportant. You're not unimportant. Your age is to me. Okay. There's other circumstances in which this sentence does not fly, but you're half the world away. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta wrap it up. I'm getting tired. Yeah, treat yourselves to something. Jarvis, clip that. Okay, Galmain. All right, treat yourself to something nice. You deserve it. Thank you so much for hanging out. Beautiful. Thank you. Congratulations to Lucas Pope for the game. Awesome stuff, Lucas. See you tomorrow for, I don't know, maybe Baldur's Gate. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Take care of yourselves. Love you all so much. Bye-bye. Congratulations, Willow, on what? Whatever. Bye-bye.